Why not? I see no reason.
Well, that's good because my English accent is killer.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. So my question is about Doctor Who. What scene or what episode did you prefer to shoot?
Do you know what? It's really hard to have favourites. Because the thing about Doctor Who is every episode is so distinct from the one before. It's one of the great joys of being in it, is that you never get a chance to be bored, because it's always changing. The cast is always changing. You're always in a different, you're in the past, you're in the future, you're on a spaceship, you're in a mine, you're in floating around in a spacesuit. So it's very hard to have a favourite. I had lots of favourites, and every one while I was making it was my favourite. It's always nice when there were lots of chums around, obviously. So there was that lovely bit in the Stolen Earth when we were all there together. The whole gang was there, and that was fun. But I genuinely don't have a favourite, because my favourite is sort of the last one you remind me of. I go, oh yes, I love that one. Oh yes, I love that one. I was very easily pleased. What's your favourite?
The girl in the fireplace.
Whoa. See, these questions aren't easy. You come up there, you line up, you think, oh, I'll just have to eat. See, Jen, now you know.
Starring you?
Say again?
Which one?
Every episode starring you?
Which, it turns out, is the correct answer. Thank you.
I do love the girl in the fireplace. I love
Yes,
that.
it's great. Well, I was very, I'm doing the moving as I'm talking.
And I'm glad you
Just, we're maximising time. No, we had a lot of great episodes. I was very lucky. Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
First of all, thank you so very much for all of your incredible work.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
My question is, if you had...
Oh, I think your microphone's gone.
Yeah.
Come here.
I guess my question is, if you had the TARDIS and knew how to control it, what would your very first trip be? Would you think, oh, I'm going to the past, and that would be a particular event in the past? Or would you go to the future or another planet? What would your very first trip be then? Thank you.
A very good question. It's hard, isn't it? Because, I think I would go to the past, because there's places I'd like to have been, and obviously the future would be tempting, but I think it would be madness to go to the future. You'd drive yourself. We don't need to know how bad things are going to get, do we? Can they get any worse right now? Yeah. So I guess there are two things I would like to have witnessed. And one is, I'd like to have seen Shakespeare's company at the Globe Theatre. I'd like to have seen that. And I'd like to have seen the Beatles playing the Cavern. Those are the two things that I'd like to have seen. Just to see if you could see the kind of sparks of history in the moment. Whether that was obvious then, or whether it's only through time that we've kind of discovered which art is tenacious and which isn't. I think that's really fascinating. And I'll start with that. I've got quite a long list, but those would be my first two, I think. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
I was going to run this. Hi.
My question is, have you ever gotten a Doctor Who related cake?
A Doctor Who related cake?
Yes, it's from my friend Loki.
Do you mean like for my birthday or something? Or just mean ever?
Ever.
Oh
Like
yeah,
an
it must have
Daleks.
been. Yes. I think so, and many a time actually, which is always lovely, because I do like a bit of cake.
What's your favorite?
My favourite cake?
Yes.
You're not going to make him a cake,
That's challenging. A really good sort of chocolate fudge cake, but then I love a red velvet. Quite a tart one, ideally a little bit tart. But then, something with kind of a salted caramel is anything with salted caramel is kind of catnip for me. So a combination of all three, maybe in the shape of a Dalek. Thank you. That's it. That's it. Hi.
Ron,
I wanted to know what you think, who's better at Wordle, you or your wife?
She's not here, is she? So? I have to give her the answers every day. I know. It's a bit embarrassing and she doesn't like to talk about it.
She posts your chat every day.
Yeah, that's all staged because I'm much better at it than her. And eventually, she comes and says, "Oh, come on, give me the answer today again," and I have to just give her the answer. And then she goes on Instagram and pretends that she guessed it with fewer guesses. It's embarrassing, but nobody mention that, please, ever. Just keep that between us, yeah? Thank you. Thank you.
I think we've got time for one more over here.
Hi.
Hello David, I'm a huge fan of yours and a huge fan of Doctor Who. And I always wondered if your name, David Tennant, plays a factor that you got casted as the 10th Doctor.
It's neat, isn't it? It is neat, and I don't think it had occurred to anyone, as far as I'm aware. Unless they really were thinking, we need a gimmick. Boy, do we need a gimmick for number 10.
But Smith also named Smith at the end, and it's also fitting, I think. So maybe they at BBC need a gimmick for every Doctor.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I like to think...
was just a big Pet Shop Boys fan.
Well, yeah, maybe. I mean, I like to think I had more qualities than just 3 letters in my name. But you might have nailed it. That might be it. Another reason why I couldn't come back and be the next Doctor, it wouldn't make any sense, really. So that's unfortunately nailed that.
Yeah, it would have to be like the 10,000th.
Yeah. I'm not going to live that long.
Who knows? Now, I know you're a busy guy.
Yeah.
Got a lot of stuff to do. But our photographer, Jenna, has a favor to ask.
Jenna?
Jenna I see Jenna.
Where is Jenna?
She's right there.
Come on, Jenna. Come on up here, Jenna. Let's hear it for Jenna, everybody.
Now, if it's all right with you, and more importantly, if it's all right with you, would you like the guys to have your picture taken with David Tennant?
Yes!
Well, then let's have your picture taken with David Tennant. We're gonna skip the line, Yeah. We're just gonna get it all taken care of right now. Do you want a video or do you want a video?
You want me down here? Is that better?
Yes!